think I'm going to move on down the line a bit. I think right here feels like there's a lot of glass buried. Well, I'm finding plastic bottles. That's pretty modern. But I'm only a maximum of 10 inches deep, and I just found a blown in a mold ketchup top. So that's a good sign, because I feel a lot of glass in here. I'm only a foot at the deepest spot. And I found a blown in the mold whiskey. And there's the embossed section of it. And an amber, sort of a lady's leg beer, it looks like. So since there's so much glass and it's definitely getting old, I'm going to open this hole twice as big. Well, I'm finding some early soda bases. There's no embossing though. It must be center slug plated bottles. Yep, there's a piece of one. That's the first one of these I've seen in this dump, but these are fairly common in Goldsboro. Probably 300 pieces of broken glass, but not one intact bottle. A lot of window panes. Looks like it could be a 32-ounce strap-sided whiskey. And there's another piece of a Punchi Nello. It's weird how every time I find a hole here, it's got different kinds of sodas. One's got all 7 Springs, the other's got all Pepsis, and this hole is just producing nothing but this type. Even though these are a really neat looking bottle, they're only worth about $35. I'm starting to wonder if I am in a spot that's already been dug 30 years ago, because it's not hard packed clay. It is up here, but that was added later. Down here it's pretty soft. Might have been dug out already, and that's why I haven't found anything yet. Yep, there's another Punchi Nello. Definitely, that's where the Punchi Nello company dumped. And another one. And yet another one. I just pulled out a couple more. Broken, of course. And this one already has a purple tint to it. I'm already scraping the bottom, so hopefully there's one whole soda bottle in there for me. And here's some more Punchi Nello, the Goldsboro treat. I did find one really nice piece of an early Coke bottle. That's the Dannenberg, straight-sided, center slug plated, worth maybe $500. This is the one that doesn't say Wilson and Goldsboro, just Goldsboro. Nope, nothing intact yet. But we do have a really big example of this. There's something different. Straight-sided Coke with heel script. And there's a watermelon slug-plated 7 Springs, the first piece of that I've found in the last few days here. And another Punchi Nello. And yet another. And another one. There's a piece of a heel-scripted straight-sided Coke turning purple. Got something different there. A Kinston soda from the early 1900s that I've never even heard of. What is this one? Why do they have so many different Kinston sodas? From 1900 to 1920, there's at least 20 different kinds of sodas from this town. At least if you count the variations. Okay, I'm starting to get to some big pieces. That's possibly a whole bottle right there. That one's broke, I think. No, maybe not. But here's the first big piece of this one. So hopefully we're getting into a better section. There's a number of variations to this bottle. They come in clear and aqua. Most of them have a 5-cent mark on them, but this is the non 5-cent variety, which is the rarest kind, probably from 1907. Well, that one's definitely not intact, And that one is broken also. Another Punchi Nello. There's another big piece of one. Starting to get a little more interesting. Yet another one. And this one. And that one. And you can see an embossed section. I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. It was just a Tivoli beer. And probably the 24th one of these. And there's an early straight-sided Coca-Cola from Wilson. Probably 1907 or 8. Alright, there's a couple more. And a couple more again. Just found the bottom of one of those straight-sided Cokes that says Wilson and Goldsboro on it. Alright, we got some stuff showing. The bottom of one, the body of another, and a broken off one. This one's got some potential. Wow, look at that. Could it actually be an intact bottle? Sure looks like it probably will be. Damn it, the top's busted off. No, I didn't break it. It's an old crack, as you can see. There we have almost the whole Punchi Nello. Definitely going to bring this one back. And I'll saw that off and glue a new crown top onto it. There's another broken Dannenberg Brothers straight-sided Coke. Alright, I got 4 soda bottles showing. Well, I guess that one's gonna be broken. We still got this one. And this one. I guess that's a no, but look at that. Straight-sided Coke. Yeah, that certainly would have been a nice one. Can't get enough of these. I've never found one actually. I would love it if this layer of Punchi Nellos turns into a layer of these. These are worth at least 10 times as much. So we got this one showing. Well, I can see it's broken off. And it's another Punchi Nello. Well, we got another base showing down here. So we got 3 soda bottoms showing right there. Hopefully one of those will be intact. Well, the one on the bottom turned out to be another one of these Kinston sodas that I don't know what it is. And the one in the middle is yet another Punchi Nello. But I still have this one. Well, it's not looking too good anymore. And it's just another one of these. Just pulled out that straight-sided Coke from Wilson Goldsboro. And then I just yanked this one out. Another broken $500 one. So maybe I am getting into a layer of these. Even though it's broken in half, I'm definitely keeping this one. Alright, I just exposed a couple more of them. Then right above them was another bottle. Turned out to be yet another one of these. Broken off, of course. There's that other one. And I just yanked out the rest of this stuff. And it turned out to be one of the early Pepsis. First Pepsi shard out of this hole today. And then we got another one of these Punchi Nellos. Just found another one of these. I just tore all this plastic bag material out right here. There's a bunch more right next to this tooled top soda. And yet another Punchi Nello. There's a nice honey amber tooled top. Just gonna bring it home to cut it off and repair a honey amber straight sided Coke one day. And there's another one of the goldenrod. I've never seen this particular variation, or at least not in person. That would have been worth probably $150. And that is from Sanford, about 80 miles away. And the 30th one of these. Another straight-sided Coke bottom. We got some stuff going on right here. Hopefully we got something intact coming out. Wow, it's close anyway. And it's another Punchi Nello. That one has the 5-cent on it. What's this other bottle? It looks like a whole one. Looks like it's going to be a beer though. Beers are not very exciting from 1910. Unembossed? No, there's something right there. Home Brewing Company of Richmond. Plenty of broken glass coming out. What's this? Oh no. Another one of these. A piece of a Raleigh straight-sided Coke. And another Dannenberg Brothers of Goldsboro. Okay, I got a couple of sodas showing. There's one, then this one. Broken Punchi Nello. Well, it's not looking too good. It's broken also. Just another Punchi Nello. I do have another base showing right here. And there's part of the center slug plated Coke from Wilson Goldsboro. And this one is a Coca-Cola of the same type. Just gotta hope it's not broken. Well, it's definitely broken. The plastic bottle layer, 1 foot lower. We got another Punchi Nello. Could be intact. Then whatever this is, it's almost a whole one. Well, not quite. It's just another one of them. But there's another base showing right there. Well, those didn't turn out too good, but we still got this one, and this one, and this broken in half one. Interesting. Yep, it's another 7 Springs. First one of this variety over on this end of the dump. It's just another Punchi Nello, but the other one is another straight-sided Coke. I know you must be tired of hearing the word Punchi Nello by now, so that'll be the last 3 broken ones I show you. Another broken straight-sided Coke. Plenty of glass down here. I'm sure we found at least 100 broken sodas, all of which are more than 100 years old. I got 3 soda bottles showing. I sure hope we get a whole one out of this. Well, I can see that one's a Punchi Nello. In there we got a Pepsi. Well, as usual, they turned out to be broken. But since this one's almost intact, I might bring that one home. Another broken 7 Springs. And here's one I didn't expect to see all the way from Pensacola, Florida. I actually found something other than a soda. No embossing on it though. And there's a very early milk bottle top. Gotta be 1910, 11, or 12. And another broken straight-sided Coke. Well, there's something different. And it's a great candidate for sawing off and making a drinking glass out of. Alright, something different. I've seen a couple of these, but I've never found one before. Another broken straight side. That might be the rest of it. And another one with the tiny Coca-Cola inscript. Now that is truly honey amber. You don't see bottles that color very often. Well, I just found a tiny perfume. Another watermelon slug-plated 7 Springs. And a broken off Pepsi Cola circa 1910. Okay, I think I've had enough for today. Plenty of bottles were found, but they're all broken. At least 100 soda bottles, but not one whole one.